If World of Warcraft is not for you, I would love to have you guys hang out with us, but I totally understand. No feelings hurt. I just will cry later by myself in a dark room. It's fine. Don't worry about it. When was the last time you played WoW? Last night with Sim. Is in the dark still an option? Wait, what do you mean? Okay. Sim is also running a guild, by the way, so if you guys want to join the guild on the server we're on, you guys are more than welcome to. Let's do... I want my face to cover... chat. There we go. This is my character. This is a Margosaurus. A Margosaurus is a level 20 night elf hunter. Say hi. What got you to play WoW again? Sim started streaming it and I was weak. I was really, really weak. I'm so sorry. Where is chat? Hold on. Chat. I'm gonna move you guys, like, over here. Let me know if the game is too loud. I might just preemptively turn it down a little bit right now. Like 30%. Okay, and then let me just change my stream title real quick, too. I cannot believe I'm streaming this right now. We are doing... Sure. Why can't you believe it? Just have fun? I did not think I would be coming back to this at all. You like it? Oh my goodness, Farming Guy, do you like World of Warcraft? So I've been selling things on the marketplace, and we've got some... Oh, expired auction? Ooh, okay, I'll come back to that later. Okay, so we do have a quest over... Ooh, I feel like I need to turn this down. It's still a little loud, right, guys? Audio. Effects, let's turn that down. Dialogue, let's turn that down. Maybe that'll make it a little bit more palatable. Not terrible? Okay. You have a raid in a few hours? Are you playing retail still? This brings back memories. Okay, if I do this, is that better now? Good volume? I actually nearly died like 3 to 4 times last night, by the way, because I'm not used to classic WoW. I'm not used to classic WoW, so I didn't realize that as a hunter, you need to do beast training in order to train your skills to your pet. So my pet didn't have growl or anything. It was, like, pretty brutal. Oh, you're playing Cataclysm. Nice. What raid is out? Firelands? It's good volume? Okay. Do I have in-game music on? I wouldn't mind that if I might have disabled that at some point. Music. Options. Oops. Like 60%?
Hey, listen!
Beavermon? Is that how I say your name? Thanks for the follow. And Random Eagersoul, thanks for the follow too. Okay, we're on the right path. We need to kill a Defias messenger. It's like somewhere along this path. This is just World of Warcraft Classic. I am playing on hard core mode though. So if my character dies, I can't respawn. That's it. Starting in Firelands next week. Nice. Yeah, just again, guys, I haven't booted this up in a while, so if any of the volumes, like the music, the effects are too loud, please let me know. Why hardcore? It's an added level of difficulty, John, which I really, really like. It's it's, you know, I've played so much World of Warcraft over the years, I almost need something new, something extra to make it a little bit new and spicier. A little bit of variety. And so, I don't know, it's kind of fun playing with, like, the thought that, oh, if I die, that's it. It definitely makes you play the game a little bit differently, because now it's like, no, I can't take risks or chances. Are there any benefits? No. You got to get him the... Oh, the DLC for Factorio. Oh, right on. That's awesome and catchable. We love that. Yeah, no, it's good DLC. Not the messenger. Oh, does he go into that cave? Oh, we're not going in there, no. He spawns along in Moonbrook. He walks along the road north of Moonbrook to the Gold Coast Quarry. You don't see him along the road, wait for him to spawn in Moonbrook. We haven't actually gone to Moonbrook yet, so maybe he's over there. No, it doesn't break the base uncatchable. I also upgraded too. I haven't experienced any bugs personally, John. And die to things like lag spikes or random deaths. Oh, it would be brutal, absolutely. I haven't seen that though. I think the most brutal thing that I've seen since replaying this is... So again, remember, it takes a long time to level. Max level is 60. Someone was level 47 and they died because they fell to their death. So they probably were like auto-running and forgot to turn it off.
Hey, listen!
Uncatchable, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you being here. We also do a lot of Factorio. I haven't been playing it recently, but I do have a hard mode 100% playthrough on SnowRunner. We've basically beat pretty much all of the maps on hard mode except for the last 4 maps that have been released on SnowRunner. Oh, Moonbrook is over there. Oh, I see. Okay. But yeah, I was maybe up until a very, very not good hour last night playing this game. Wow, SnowRunner Factorio. Yeah, dude. Basically, I play mostly sim games, so throughout November, I'm going to be doing a lot of Farm Sim 25. We actually do get early access to that and Microsoft Flight Sim 24. Oh, Mr. Corp, really? Okay, that's good to know. I don't think this guy is here. He's probably in that cave. So we're just waiting for Sim to get the quests, get ready, and then we're gonna do a dungeon together. I appreciate you guys being open to checking this game out. You're excited to see me play Farm Sim? Oh my goodness, Alpha Chain, it looks so good. It looks so incredibly good. I struggled to play Farm Sim 22 even though I've been playing Farm Sim since 2012. Dude, I would definitely look into the newest one. I got to play test it about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's amazing. It looks really, really good. It's a mad revisit to my college days. I love that for you. Oh no, Catching Stone, do you not like Project Zomboid? That's okay if you don't like it. It's all good? Okay.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, we've got a lot of games up on the roster, guys. We've got a lot of things that we're going to be playing. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. Ooh, interesting. We don't need that. We can sell that, though. For those of you that are getting to know me better, I did used to stream The Defias Trader. That looks like a quest. I did used to stream World of Warcraft basically when I first started streaming. It's a really long time ago, I guess now. And I was the leader of a guild. I also did a lot of raid leading. And... I did enjoy it, but... I just felt like Retail WoW, it turned less into, like, whether you were good or bad at the game versus how lucky you were, which is a big reason why I stopped playing it. I got sick and tired of being one of the top players, but just because I didn't get a certain drop, my damage was not as good as it should have been. Foundament Services, have a good night. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Oh my... Tim! Tim coming in with the sorry about Fleet Star. Hi Tim.
And you don't see the Defias Messenger, then walk
Whoops.
the path.
Got multiple tabs open here.
That's me! Hello!
Thank you for the gift sub, Tim. Appreciate you. So toxic.
See ya.
Do that. Thank you so much, Tim. I appreciate you. It was a lot of fun playing SnowRunner with you, seriously. RNG can kill a game? No, it absolutely can. It absolutely can. It just made it... I just didn't enjoy it anymore. I really didn't. It's a lot of commitment being a guild leader. Yep, which is also why I stopped doing that too. It's like trying to herd cats. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to gather a bunch of cats together. It doesn't work.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
So I'm trying to be a Beast Master Hunter because that's all I do best as someone with, you know, minimal brain cells. Oh no, that's not who I need. You know what? I bet you the spawn is at the cave that I was just at. And it's so annoying because I know the moment I go there to, like, go kill the messenger, someone else is gonna have killed it. I was the highest geared Death Knight while on ICC. It was up to our server. However, I remember downing a boss for one item I needed. It almost never dropped. When it did, it ended up going to others because of unlucky rolls. It's actually so uncatchable. I don't know if you've played World of Warcraft recently, but it's actually even worse than that in retail. I think they got rid of this mechanic. But essentially, in the last expansion, if an item dropped, it had a chance to, like, become a better item.
Hey, listen.
Milthier, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. So essentially, you could have the regular item, or Hero Forged, or Titan Forged, or I don't know what, but it would basically give the item better stats. And if you just happened to be really unlucky, you would never get, like, the Titan Forged stuff. I don't know. It just felt like slot machines at that point. It really did feel like slot machines, and it... Oh, this is the guy! Yes. Yeah, Zadex, I'm excited as you, dude. Just as excited as you. How you doing? This is hardcore WoW, yeah. Is that what the title of the stream is? Hold on, let me double check. I said hardcore. Yeah, I did. Not... Played hard mode. Hard mode SnowRunner. Hardcore World of Warcraft. RNG on your RNG? Dude, no, literally, that's what it is though, right? You didn't play WoW, but you played EverQuest in the 90s, then Dark Age of Camelot in the early 2000s. You were the guild leader, you were top 5 guild on our server, did that for 2 years, and eventually RNG took over and most of us quit. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It made everyone roll for an item they already have in hopes for a better version. Oh, no, exactly, uncatchable, exactly. But, like, you could be the worst player. You could be the absolute worst player in the game, but you would actually be doing decent DPS because you got a Titan Forged best-in-slot item. If anyone from my community has no idea what I'm talking about and would like me to clarify, as I realize, sorry, I'm talking a lot of, like, WoW speak right now, please ask. I'm happy to break things down for you, if I say anything that's, like, confusing. You love hardcore characters? Oh, you've been on the hardcore team for years. Nice. I kind of do play, kind of don't play. Serious. I kind of just got back into it this week. I think I played it a little bit more earlier this year too, and then I stopped and quit a little bit. Travel to the Westfall Lighthouse. Where is that? The Westfall... Is that north of us? Coastal Menace. Oh god, that's far away. Okay. In short term, so, essentially, the game for retail, so that's like the current version of World of Warcraft, not Classic, you would get items, and they were based on random chance. And they were different tiers of the same item, so like level 1, level 2, level 3, and if you got level 3, it was like the best you could get. So you could get like the worst player ever who has no idea what they do, and they just slam their their head on their keyboard. But because they got the item that was the absolute best thing that they could get for their class, which would be like a hunter or a warlock or what have you, they happened to get that at level 3, they would just do super well. Even though you were a better player, even though you knew how to play your class better, if you didn't have that Titan Forged best item, you would be like still eating their dust. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about Titan Forging. If you need a WoW friend, oh, you're welcome to join me, for sure.
Not still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
We are playing on Defias Pillager on the
Not still
hardcore
recharging.
servers right now. So if anyone does want to join, you guys are welcome to. Are you making fun of my slam head on keyboard technique? I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. What do we got here? Mage Royal. Nice. Is there another way to get items Titan Forged? Nope. Just you... I don't know, maybe if you shoved horseshoes up your butt before you booted up the game, maybe? I don't... That's literally the only... It's just luck, dude. It's just luck. I think they've removed that from the game, though. Sounds like a skill issue. No, it's not a skill issue.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Ooh, I have... Okay, let's swap.
I can't cast that yet.
So I am a hunter in this game, and that means that I have a little pet.
Still recharging.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I've named my pet Pippa. Pippa's very helpful. Pippa attacks the things that we're trying to kill and makes it so that they don't attack me in the process. You cannot tempt me. I have hundreds of days playback. Dude, I don't even know collectively, like, after... I don't know. The different characters, the different servers. I even played on like a private server for a while too.
I can't cast that yet.
I don't even know how many days I've spent in WoW. It's like rolling a dice to be able to play slot machines. No, it's infuriating. Hunter's fun, it's your first class. What classes did you play in retail? I primarily mained,
That's still recharging.
Beastmaster Hunter, because that was the easiest class to play while raid leading, because you literally don't even need to look at your keyboard while you play that. That and Fire Mage, dude. I love Fire Mage. Fire Mage is so much fun. Fire Mage is just like, do you like gambling? well, do I have a class for you?
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Players complained enough to save it from the brink of pay to win. I mean, that's the frustrating thing though, ZX, is like, it technically wasn't even pay to win. It was just, everyone loses. No one was winning. Fire blast booms, baby. Let's go. Yeah. It was just nonsensical. I feel like, to be quite honest, ZX, if it was pay to win, I would have felt less upset. No, you can't sell the items. No. So once you loot the items, they belong to that character. It's called soulbound. And so anything that you get from like a dungeon or a raid or like a boss, they're tied to that character. Literally, what was the point? That's, I guess the logic behind it is, if it's really hard to get an item, you'll keep playing the game over and over and over again to get the item. It's the, oh, well, maybe next time I'll get it, right? Or, oh, I have the level 1 of this item, but I really want the level 3, so I'll keep doing this over and over. Yeah, no, it was not good, dude. That's why I stopped playing.
I can't pass that yet.
That's... I don't think I'll ever go back to retail for that reason. I like playing Classic. I would probably play all of the expansions up until Cataclysm, personally.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Skedoodle skedaddle. Yeah, it's super gross, ZX. My sister started as a mage, she enjoyed her priest, and... DK's well?
I can't cast that yet.
War Within feels better. Dude, I can't do it. I can easily pick up classic vanilla and have fun and not feel like I'm getting sucked into the grind again, because I can do this at my own pace. With retail, I can't. I have no self-control. I'm like, well, I gotta be top DPS, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, right? But no, this is really fun. I mean, revisiting the OG vanilla World of Warcraft, like, this was... When did this game come out again? It was 2004? So this is the game as it was when it was released 20 years ago.
I don't have a target.
I never played Lich King. I played a little bit of vanilla, and then I mostly started raiding in Cataclysm. So I have no real solid opinion of Lich King. Well, felt like that to me, the same thing over and over again with bigger numbers. Well, Jim, that was a big problem with the main game, though. I don't know if you know this, but it got to the point where they needed to do, like, a level squish. Because the amount of damage that people were doing, the levels that people had to reach to get max level was, like, too much. And so, I think it was back for Warlords of... Not Warlords of Draenor, Battle for Azeroth. Maybe it was before that, I can't remember. But they actually squished the levels down, because they're like, the numbers are getting way too high. Oh, the birthday's soon. Neat. Yeah, I miss Lich King. I should join you in Kata? Maybe. I'll consider it. That means I would have to get a max level Kata character, which is also, like, a grind in itself. Evan! Thank you so much for hanging out with us, friend. I really do appreciate you. I hope you've had a lovely evening. I hope to see you sometime soon. We'll catch you later, friend.
I can't cast that yet.
So I'm in this server now smacking wolves. Hammer, let's go, dude. Do you want a guild invite? I don't know if I can invite people, but if you want a guild invite, you can join. Sure. Do you want to drop your character name in here? I don't know if I can invite, but if I can't, I'll ask someone else to invite. Yeah, Evan, you have a good one. We'll catch you later. Okay, let's see. G invite. Drop the heals? Oh, you're on a free trial. I can't invite. I'm so sorry.
That spell isn't ready yet.
As it, like, shows up on stream. How many people in chat, raise ones in chat if you have played World of Warcraft before? I'm just curious. ZX, really? Jim has, Alan has.
Past that yet.
You played the alpha and the beta, no way. How many ones do you want? I don't know, are you guys judging me right now for being a Beastmaster hunter? How many people in chat are looking at this going, uh-huh? Of course you're that class. Ragnar's will always have a special place in your heart, though. Nice. Is the Mage Royal? Not at all. I've never actually played Warlock. I'm sure I would like it. Oh, he soured you in RPGs? How do you manage to do that? That sounds like mildly traumatic. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Not still recharging.
It just looked incredibly boring. You gotta be there from the beginning. So, like, I'm not late game at all. This is not quite the beginning, but... Basically, right now, what we're doing is we are following a quest line. So we can get EXP. So we can be stronger. So we can fight stronger things. So we can get more EXP. And wait a minute, am I boring you guys yet? Can I hop down from here? I can hop down from here. Tauren Beastmaster from day one. Had Rake as my main kitty. Aww. Before they normalized attack speed, she was so fast. I mean... Oh, are they your favorite? Really? Yeah, I'm definitely having a bit of a transitionary period because my brain is still very much like, I played retail, I know retail. So hopping into this, I'm just like, there's... We gotta do this. Oop, my slug is full. What can I drop? There we go. Kill old Merc Eye. Where? Up there. Hi, Penny. How are you? You're already in love with Pippa? He's a good pet, right? Oh, he's right here. Neat.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet. Not still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
Probably kill this, right? Trying to hide your chat. We can still see your entry line. Oh, I'm not. That's fine. I am not worried about you guys seeing my chat. It's
I can't carry anymore.
everyone else that is the issue. You know what I mean? Favorite zone in vanilla? Elwyn Forest or Darkshore. Pippa's one of the many nicknames of your cat. Oh, she's Poppy. Oh, Penny, I love that. If we can get a shout out for Penny, guys, I would really appreciate that. Ooh, offhand. Just give me the thing that's worth the most money. Okay. Guys, check out Penny. Penny's a lovely streamer. We actually raided into her the other night. Abandoned Keeper of the Flame. Thank you, Bink. You know you're not going to type any gamer words. No, yeah, I'm not. Y'all can see my chat. It's fine. Uh. Accept the Defias Brotherhood. You need to wait until the traitor spawns. Why do I have no memory of the West Hall Lighthouse? I don't know. It's just so out of the way. Unless you actually like follow the quest lines, you're not gonna see that. Oh, for sure, Penny. I hope you had a lovely stream. The retro game that you were playing looked super fun. Okay, we gotta go... What are we doing? Talk to the traitor. Where? So many little things. Oh no, for sure. There's so much to this game. Is it possible to macro pet attack? On mouse over? You would have to hotkey your mouse to something then. Like, you would have to hotkey your mouse to, like, auto attack or something. So I've macroed pet attack to my concussive shot, which is easy to do. Like, that's my first attack that I'm doing anyways. Like climbing mountains in Dunmorrow. I like not dying. So we're looking for the traitor. Oh god, they run away. I'm assuming I think we just wait here for the traitor? I don't know. Oh god. This is fine. Accept the Defias Brotherhood. Oh, it's up here. Okay, we gotta keep running. Oh, serious? That's really nice of you. Thank you for doing that. Wow. Literally coastal. Russell, how you doing? I was gonna rant about something today, and I was like pretty determined in what I needed to say, and now I can't remember any of it. What's my other profession? Tailoring. Herbology for the money. Tailoring for the bags. No, I don't want tailor- Enchanting, at least in retail, enchanting takes a lot of money to level up, and I'm not interested in doing that. Holy crap, I have a lot of items on me. Working and lurking? Nice. Escort quests? Yeah, they're annoying.
Looking for something specific?
Keep that. 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 Mage Royal, we can get rid of that. We don't need a wand. We super don't need that. Light feather. Not worth it. everything else we can kind of keep. Sure.
See you later.
No owl pet? Wormy, why do you like owl pets better? Like, no, I'm just curious. Like, what's the benefit? Escort quests are just, it's just always like a, you know, wait and hurry up sort of thing, right? If I can get this quest done right now, that'd be great, because then I can get rid of the stuff in my inventory. I'll pet cool in story? No, different pets have different abilities and skills, right? So I'm just wondering, like, am I missing something? Okay, the quest is over here. Hurry up and wait. Exactly, hurry up and wait. Yeah, I mean, the bears are definitely tanks. Okay, let's do this. Gosh, I love escort quests. Oh my god, I just had a weird muscle spasm. I'm so sorry. I nearly just, like, jumped out of my seat. No, did I get too far behind? Huh? Wait. Wait. What? What? What just happened? Oh, is it because I joined the party? Do. Okay. I don't think I need to gear up for a party. I don't know. It's probably fine. You're probably on one phase server and joining the group pulled you into the leaders phase? Oh. Gotcha. What dungeon am I going into? Deadmines. For those of you that don't know, this is Sim, by the way. Guys, I'm actually gonna run to the washroom too, because I don't want to have to AFK while we're doing the dungeon. So I'm gonna leave the screen up like this, and I'm gonna go pee real quick. Actually, no, I'm gonna go be right back. I'm probably not gonna die here. We'll probably be fine. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just want to say, like, a huge, huge thank you to you guys, by the way, again, for watching this. Like, you have no idea how much this means to me. For everybody who's here, who's lurking and supporting the stream, for the follows. Because I'm not going to be able to play really any other games, but I'm so excited for the sim games that are coming out, but I won't be able to play anything else for the next little bit. So the fact that you guys are willing to hang out with me like this, like, I kind of want to cry. Like, this makes me really happy. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Sorry. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Seriously. Who is Sim still here? Hi. Oh my god. Does this character have like a comb over?
It's pretty good.
Hi, Ultra. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm excited.
I'm really excited too.
I haven't ran a dungeon with a fellow streamer before. I don't think.
I mean, no, I've never either. Now that I think about it, I think back when I used to. Did you know that World of Warcraft was the very first game that I ever streamed?
I did not know that. Really?
Yeah, I used to stream my toxic raid leading back in the day.
Go on.
We're a changed person. We're different. We went through a lot of recovery steps.
But you're still a hunter. So is any of that true?
There's a lot of inside thoughts that I keep inside thoughts.
I think Drongo could learn a bit from that statement right there.
Just gonna adjust volume just a little bit here.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the safest you will ever be in a dungeon with me, by the way.
That's not very reassuring.
No,
with your
it's great.
cutout.
No, it's great. I don't have multi-shot, and I don't have aspect of the pack.
Oh, okay.
I'm limited.
There's only so many ways you'll kill us now.
And there's the self-preservation part, right? Because I don't have feigned death, so I gotta make sure that we don't get us into trouble either.
You're gonna do great. Yeah, I've never done Deadmines at level 18 before, so I'm pretty curious. I've done it at 20 a lot, 19 once, 18. It's gonna be interesting, but
I think
I
we'll
have
be
a lot of
fine.
faith, especially in Prolix. Yeah.
I gave chat 2 options about like 40 minutes ago.
Okay.
I said I can either transition to World of Warcraft and we all hang out here. And if we don't like that, I'm gonna end stream and continue to play World of Warcraft.
You make them an offer they can't refuse, you know?
I don't know where I am in the quest line, but if you guys are able to share quests, like,
Yes.
if I am able to grab anything, that'd be super cool.
Sharing now?
Probably not, 'cause I've literally done nothing in Westfall, but it's fine.
Yeah, these tend to be chain quests.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start buffing.
Is Prolix tanking?
Yes.
Neat.
I can tell I have the jitters a little bit because I'm trying to give people frost armor, but I can only cast it on myself. I'm like, why doesn't Ultra have frost armor? Okay. It's like the jitters you get before going on a roller coaster, you know, like the butterflies. Feels good.
I'm really excited. I think this is my first hardcore dungeon ever.
You weren't going to say death, were you?
I mean, not yet.
Do you want some water?
Sure, I wouldn't mind it. Here, wait, hold on. I might have something for you. Oh no, never mind, this is bad.
Did you get the water? I was on a different...
Yes, I did, thank you.
Okay.
Guys, we're streaming with Sim right now. He is also in this group. That's who you're hearing. If you guys also want to check out his stream, shoot him a follow. He's like the best people ever. Definitely go and check out his stream. Have you ever been in a dungeon group where people jump down several platforms with a hunter who hasn't dismissed their pet yet?
I try to forget those memories. Nomergon comes to mind.
Oh, not on hard mode, like hardcore?
No, just in the past.
Oh, good.
That would scar me.
That's the reason why I feel like I'm super comfortable playing dungeons with you guys, but just with randoms, I'm like, I just don't, I don't trust them to not do stuff like that.
I don't blame you. I mean, I think most of the time playing with randos is going to be okay, but there's always that one person that kind of ruins it, right?
Like that guy last night that you were questing around that was just doing like very sussy things around you.
Yeah.
I was nervous for you.
Yeah, he was like leading Murlocs to me. It's like, if you're trying to make friends, I don't want to make friends with the Murlocs. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm excited.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm super stoked too.
That's still recharging.
Oops. Oh, it's the
Hey, listen.
I tend to do Deadmines like 2 or 3 times with my characters, so if there's anything we need to do later, or if you want to redo it in the future, I am totally cool with that.
Okay, sure.
Also, oh, go ahead.
Before we start we're not in the instance yet, right? Like, I'm just sorry. I'm
Oh, you're good. No, not
Vanilla
yet.
noob.
So, yeah, you're good. One sec.
I'm realizing now that I need to reset some of my macros here. So I just might need to do that real quick before we hop in.
Yeah, take your time. While you're doing that, basically, so Deadmines, we're going to be coming down this cavern. On the left side, we'll be dealing with the Miners Union. That's not inside the instance, but we'll deal with them. That'll get 1 or 2 quests done, and then we're going to take a right and go inside the instance.
Oh my god, big holes.
Yeah, especially with the Miners Union folks, we might have a lot of little dudes, but we should be good. And Prolix is like an expert player, so we play often together. He's gonna be tanking for us.
Nice. I think the biggest thing that runs through my mind when running dungeons is to not prove the stereotype of being a hunter.
That spell isn't
It's fun to meme on, but I feel like most hunters are actually fine, you know? Just
I
once
would
in a blue moon, you know, someone gives them a bad name.
I would say, both from what I've observed and also from my own personal goofs, the trope exists for a reason.
It's easy to forget about where your pet currently is and how they're gonna have weird pathing. I had to be mindful of that too when I played Warlock.
Oh,
I mean,
the
like
dots, right?
Well, imps, I would usually run my imp for groups. What made it easier was I could make them invisible, so that helps, but still had to be mindful.
So you don't have... Do you still have your level 60? I can't remember.
Yep, they're still alive.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, so I've gotten to level 60 once with the hardcore challenge, and I've died 22 times. Which sounds like a lot, but you usually need to die a lot to to get to 60. But that was with a warlock, so I've never done it with a mage before.
Gotcha. I would feel like you would have more survivability with Frost Mage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot more tools for. I think I'm gonna have a lot more utility tools and defensive tools with mage. Warlock is an oddly really strong class because of its like sustain and control and ability to like change out resources on the fly from like mana to life and life to mana and stuff, but it didn't have quite the same survival tools as mage. Also, you'll see here our healer here, Aim Legs, is new at this dungeon and new to healing, so you'll see Prolix kind of coaching them along.
Oh, nice.
And then we also have Beans here as a backup healer.
First.
I love that. I've heard that tanking in Classic is a little difficult because it's very single target based.
Yeah, it does tend to be mostly single target heals, I want to say. I don't really have experience with hardcore and healing that much, but I've noticed that too.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
I've been asked a few times what got me back into WoW. And the answer has been Sim has broken me.
That's still recharging. That spell
It's a lot of fun.
yet.
I think the nice thing about Classic is I can step away from it and come back to it whenever I want. There's no pressure to play so many hours a day.
Yeah, I feel like it's overall pretty chill. Classic and even hardcore is like pretty chill most of the time until it's not. Especially on hardcore.
In the like 3 times I almost died last night,
That's still recharging.
my first thought was always, I'm not gonna be able to run Deadmines with Sim now.
So you didn't have beast training? Was that it?
Yeah, no, I had nothing. So I guess I learned all the skills from the trainer, but they weren't applied to the pet. So I didn't have growl, I didn't have like any sort of aggro.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of de-rusting that happens when you hop back into classic, hop back into hardcore. Even just like what's going on with our group right now. Like, what do the markers mean? You know, like okay, that's a good thing to talk about. Like, we kill the skull first, and then we move on to the X, and then if we see like a moon, that'll be the polymorph target.
Okay.
But like, we can't assume that everyone knows that, so it's good to Or like with the, you know, the hunter masteries, like I wouldn't have known that. I would have fallen into the exact same issue as you.
Why does my pet not take aggro?
They just want to leave Kitty alone, you know? There we go. Now we got it. Get in the flow.
Yeah. I'm really glad you know such good people for doing things like this.
Thanks. Yeah, we got a good crew. I've played with Beans several times. I've played with Prolix a lot. And I love that Aim Legs is like, this can be like their first experience, you know? It's not easy, you know, being brave and going into a hardcore dungeon, so it's cool that they volunteered.
And Ames is main healing, right?
Yep.
Healing, I have a huge amount of respect for people that heal.
Yes. Healing's a lot of fun, but I think my nerves would get me, like, in hardcore.
I don't think I can handle
like
the
I would.
pressure. Does Factorio look odd? Does it? We're supposed to need everything, right?
As a hunter, yes.
Yes. Okay, thanks. Just needed to clarify. What part of Michigan is this? This is the site you don't ever want to visit. Hardcore, vanilla.
Seeing some nice leather drops, it looks like.
I know, and I super need that intellect. As a hunter with no brains, it actually helps with DPS a little bit.
I was gonna say, Ultra, I think you're pretty bright. But yes, being a hunter. Miko face.
Honestly, like, the equivalent is like an orange tabby.
A wonderful Genji cat.
Yeah. Are you still running fire?
I am. I'm gonna be running Fire Mage until 26. And then we'll switch to single target Frost Mage.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, Frost Mage doesn't tend to pick up until later with like the talents, so I like Fire Mage until 26.
I can't cast.
Then you can really start to feel the
Hey
effects
Kyle,
of
how's it going?
the Frost talents,
Is
like the DPS improvements.
Arcane viable at all? In hardcore?
Yeah, I think if you're an experienced mage player and you've already had your fill with Frost Mage, AoE Frost Mage, and Fire, it's gonna be harder, but yeah, it's doable. You're gonna be missing the damage and the utility, but you know, people do all kinds of challenges. I mean, some people do like Iron Man, where they don't use anything more than white or gray armor. I don't know how they do it, but one person in our community did.
Oh.
Yeah, they had to play very, very carefully.
Jeez. Good for them if that gave them joy. It would not give me joy.
Nope, not for me.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, Sato. It's super helpful, absolutely. ZX, do you think you'll be playing World of Warcraft with us? Perchance? So I am a classic noob. And I just realized that we're in... I'm still confused. Are we in the instance now?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm just checking.
That spell is
No, you're good. These are great questions to ask. So Deadmines basically... One sec.
Does it spawn back here?
So with a lot of these dungeons, you'll have like an outside
I
portion.
don't have a target. That's still recharging. That spell is
We're doing kind of the outside portion still.
Okay.
It's just the outside portion is kind of on the left side of the dungeon.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
So this cave is split up into the left side and the right side. We're doing the left side right now. Once we start going onto the right side of the cave, we're going to go into a portal. And you'll see
Okay.
a cutscene that shows like the Deadmines kind of image.
Gotcha.
It'll be really clear once we get there. But this left side is a little difficult with the minor union folks and, you know, the ghouls that rise up out of the ground. So, but yeah, not in the dungeon quite yet.
We're union busting, baby. We're Uncle Howie over here.
I think what's going on here is that once you kill some of these folks, these miners, the undead folks, they'll start resurrecting, and it can get really sticky in here.
Gotcha. We got some good DPS. I believe in us.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
The heck?
So that was like the first game you streamed was WoW? That's so cool. Kind of getting back to your roots here.
I kind of joked about being a different person, but it was definitely a very different vibe. If you ever hear the term, you know, toxic WoW player, that might have been me. A little bit.
Were you playing Horde at the time, maybe? Horde has that effect on people.
Well, I think when I was streaming it, I think I went from Alliance to Horde at some point. There was a transition point.
Okay, so you grew as a person. It wasn't just a phase. Or actually, it was a phase.
But no, I would lead raids, and this was, you know, raids that for us wouldn't be really hard for the guild, but we would invite just a bunch of people. And the title of the raid would be, if you die, you get kicked.
Excellent.
And I think I kicked 6 people mid-fight because they all died.
Oh
and
God.
They all got mad, but I'm like, you knew what you were getting into.
True. I mean, in a way, you know, you had your shtick at the time, and it worked. And honestly, it kind of really works for hardcore WoW, because if you die, you don't just get kicked from the party. You get kicked from the server. It was just practice this whole time.
I will say, though, like, I mean, I primarily started to get really into WoW during Cataclysm, and I miss the camaraderie, I miss the group dynamics, and I think you were kind of mentioning earlier, like, the LAN parties. I really miss that, too.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of community in this game. And I think there was a kind of resurrection of that in some ways with hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's kind of in it together, similar goals. Very relatable when people die. So now we're on the right side of the dungeon, and we're going to kind of work our way into the actual Deadmines.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Cool. Oh, hi.
So yeah, it looks like another group is kind of working the area right now before we get in.
Dunk didn't actually know why I was up so late last night.
I have an ad on me.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
But yeah, he didn't know why I was up so late, and he discovered just a few hours ago why I was up so late last night.
Oh.
So you were playing World of Warcraft?
You're like, I don't have a WoW problem, I have a WoW solution.
Yeah, ZX, the LAN parties were sick, dude. Just like all playing together.
Did you kind of have Deadmines in mind for today?
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure if you were gonna be streaming today or not, but I was like, oh man, if Sim's streaming today, I'm like, I gotta be ready for that. I'm so stoked.
Oh, that's awesome.
How many quests do you guys have for dungeon? I've got 3.
So Deadmines is typically 5 quests out, that you get from the outside, and then you'll get 1 on the inside, and then there's another one available for Paladin. So there's up to 7.
Renheim, I haven't, but I've been interested in like checking it out. Hi, Lefty.
Yeah, for most
Do you need
players,
some
though,
help?
it's going to
Oh,
be
we're good.
5 you get from the outside. They're all kind of like chain quests. We'll find one inside, I think, off of Edwin Van Cleef, and then, yeah, Paladin gets an additional.
Are we not attacking then?
What's up?
Oh, oh God.
We're jumping. We're going to go right into the dungeon. Come with us.
Okay.
We're good.
That was so scary. I'm like, do I need to dismiss my pet? I don't want to kill everyone.
You're good. Now we're in Deadmines.
Speaking
The
of which,
only-
sorry.
I think the thing that would kill us there is, okay, so in dungeons, in hardcore, there's a 1 hour, sorry, there's a 24-hour, like, limit. You can only do, like, Deadmines once per day.
Mm-hmm.
So once every 24 hours, you can do each dungeon. So if there was someone in our
Oh.
group that had done Deadmines within the last 24 hours, they would have been locked out of the dungeon and stuck right there with all those people attacking. So that would have been really, really bad.
Oh.
But since we all haven't done Deadmines in the past 24 hours, we all just got into the dungeon and everyone's safe. So we're in the instance now.
That would have been really sad if I had done it earlier today. Good to know.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Sim, that's been a good night. We'll catch you later.
It's been fun. Take care of the kitty. But yeah, now we're actually in the dungeon itself in the instance. So we're gonna go find out what Edwin Van Cleef has been up to down here.
Okay. Hey, great. It's good to see you. And Renheim, I'll check it out. Yeah, dude, I'm doing hardcore. Let's go. Need a shout out for Lefty, please.
So Sawdow in the chat is saying that Deadmines seems like a pretty big dungeon. So when the WoW devs were making dungeons, they found that Deadmines was like the ideal length. It'll take us probably about 45 minutes to do, maybe
Okay.
an hour.
I can't cast that yet.
I would say like the longest dungeons in Classic are the ones that later in retail were broken up into smaller groups.
Yeah, yeah. If retail broke up the dungeons and that was a sign, it was probably a bit too long. Scarlet Monastery comes to mind. Oldaman.
Wailing Caverns.
Yep. Mardon.
Lefty, are you level 60, bro? Do we have mods in chat right now? If we can get Lefty a shout out, I would really appreciate that, guys. Seriously, check him out.
Does Dunk play WoW?
He... he's never been into it like me. But earlier this year, we did actually play hardcore a little bit. With the group for... That's how I ended up at level, what was it, 16? When I first hopped in this week.
Oh, cool.
I think he really enjoyed it. But it's definitely more of a me game versus a him game.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's cool to be able to like share that passion with your partner though, and like let them in into your world, and I'm sure he really appreciated that.
I would also argue, so as like a gaming couple, it's actually also really nice to have crossovers, but lack of crossing over too, especially during the
Yeah.
pandemic. Kind of, I would be doing my own thing, he'd be doing his own thing. We were both in the same room, but playing separate games. And that was kind of a nice, like, you know, we're here and our presence, we're in the room together, but we're both independently doing something else.
I think that's very healthy, honestly. Because that way you both have your time doing the things you enjoy, but you're also like near each other, which is great.
Exactly.
That still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
I remember when I was younger, I got a lot of joy watching my wife play like Paper Mario at like 6:30 in the morning before we went to work.
Listen.
And I just like adored watching her play it on the Wii. I'd be happily eating my cereal, just watching her play. I did not feel compelled to play as well, but I just look forward every day to like watching her progress in Paper Mario before we both went to work.
That's a level of dedication that I haven't had in a while, where, I mean, again, granted, I'm not a morning person, but waking up early enough that you get game time in before you gotta leave to do something else.
Well, what if you were spreadsheeting, you know? Then you'd be totally fine, right?
True.
Van Cleef pay big for your heads.
So this is going to be one of the first kind of minor bosses, Raxor.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Should be pretty tame.
I wish I had more than 3 abilities.
You have a wonderful cat.
I do.
All those leather drops.
They're
Nice.
not improvements, though. It's brutal.
Oh no. Well, I mean, Spirit is fine for PvE, I suppose, but yeah, fair.
Oh god, the music is so good in this place.
I know. The sound design's great in this game.
Mm-hmm. I'm being told that apparently Spirit isn't a bad play for hunters because of the regen. Oh.
Yeah, I think Spirit has a place in like open world PvE, in hardcore. Yeah. Even warriors tend to go for it because they just need that quality of life so badly.
Interesting.
I'd say the class that probably needs the Spirit the most is Priest because they
Oh, of
have
course.
talents that
Yeah.
benefit from it. Yeah. But there's a lot of other classes that really appreciate Spirit.
Oh god.
Yeah, so we are going to get some patrols that will spawn behind us and come towards us after we open these kind of locks, these doors.
Gotcha. Does anyone know when I unlock multi-shot, by the way?
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, I never used to respect Spirit. But chat has also convinced me that Spirit's actually pretty good. As a mage, I love intellect and stamina. But
Yeah.
Spirit is something I can get down with.
Hey Carl, we're playing with Sim right now.
I need a target.
Ooh. I definitely need those boots. Oh, Carl, that makes me so happy. Also, thank you guys so much for the follows, by the way. Sim, are there any games that you're looking forward to that are coming out in November?
I'm curious if I need to roll need on these boots too. But I'm just
I feel like you
do.
do.
Yes, my boots are poopy. But I might have rolled need on the previous boots. I might have forgot to equip them if they were boots. Let me just check real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I think I rolled need on the previous boots and lost. I think that's probably what happened. Oh, I guess I passed on. It's all good. Well, that solves that problem.
Are you, unopposed to add-ons, by the way?
I use Questy. I started getting down with some of the like audio and visual alerts because I lost a level 50 in Maradon because I wasn't really getting many like audio or visual alerts. There was just kind of
Is
I
that
was
the
dying in
poison
the
one?
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I died in the gas. I didn't realize it was happening. So I was open to that. I'm not running that add-on right now, but I definitely adore Questy.
So I realize now, because you mentioned that I had leveled pretty quickly, and I thought it was Questy. It actually wasn't Questy. I have something called Rested EXP Guide, and you can choose to do a speed run or a survival run through, and it just tells you what quests to take to optimize your leveling experience.
Ooh.
But on the note of the gear, it also tells you whether gear is better for you or not, and by what percentage.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, anything that can kind of streamline those decisions and help you out. I mean, it's kind of like building a spreadsheet right into the game, right?
Man! I get really excited. I see leather, and then it's like int.
I mean, you use mana, right? So maybe it's worth it.
With my 3 abilities, I'm not running out anytime soon.
That's fair. Are you mostly going for agility and what other stat?
Yeah.
Stamina?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Whatever rested EXP tells me is better.
Well, I would say stamina is gold for all classes because stamina is survivability and you can't die in hardcore WoW, so definitely. And then agility makes sense for Hunter.
Yeah. Is this the dungeon with the pirate boss?
Yes.
Neat. Kind, you shut your mouth.
Yeah, so further up here, we'll start
It's the little shut up
accessing
hill, yeah.
the docks and like the boat, and we'll encounter the some more bosses and stuff, including Edwin.
Late 20s is multi-shot? Ugh, brutal. So hold on, is Prolix a weeb too?
Yes. As a night elf? Oh yeah. That's yes. No, I actually don't know. But probably.
Sure.
Sure.
I can't attack that target. That spell isn't ready yet.
Bro, I don't have time to watch TV shows. I haven't.
Chat is asking me if I'm playing WoW with my wife. No, Tiny. Her name's Ultrasaurus. Also, go follow her channel over at twitch.tv/ultra. She's not my wife, but she is amazing, and we adore Ultra. Go give her a follow.
Likewise on my side of the stream here, guys. Definitely go and check out Sim. Sim is great, amazing people. If you guys enjoy this content, he's been doing a lot of hardcore WoW, like, this whole time.
Hey,
If y'all aren't following Sim, I don't know, you need to fix your life. I'm sorry.
That's still recharging.
Thanks, Ultra.
I got you, dude. Sim is really good people.
It's kind of neat seeing characters in this game that you would see in like Hearthstone.
Oh,
Like
no
Sneed's
way.
Old Shredder. Yeah, Sneed's Old Shredder is a like a heroic kind of card.
Gotcha.
And in Hearthstone, he like drops. I think he drops out of his Shredder after you kill him as well. So yeah. Oh, look at that.
It's interesting. I've done this fight a lot in retail, and it definitely has more pizzazz in retail.
Oh yeah, you got to use your imagination with the old school stuff.
Vend and Sweet Freaks, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Sneed's Old Shredder. It's a 5/7 death rattle. Summon a random legendary. Is it? Summon a random legendary? Oh yeah, you're right. Did you ever get down to Hearthstone? That was my first game I streamed on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I played Hearthstone for
wow.
like 2.5 years.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I'm very old.
I've played Hearthstone. I like it. I don't think I was particularly good at it, but it's a great game. The visuals and I can't remember. Is it free?
It is.
Yeah. No, it's great. I think I've pretty much played all Blizzard games except for StarCraft. Ooh.
Yeah, for me, I didn't know how to play Magic the Gathering, and I feel like I tried to learn it when I was like 11 or 12, but people would get frustrated when they tried to teach me because I just couldn't learn it.
Mm-hmm.
So when Hearthstone came out, it's like, oh, I love like the Warcraft universe. This is going to be great. I think I've got a history with WoW, and it totally clicked because it was like simplified, Magic the Gathering in a universe that I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a big pull.
Oh, we'll be fine. I'm glad you're finding some good gear here.
I'm not though.
Have you been buying stuff in the auction house?
No, through questing, I think I've just gotten better things.
Fair enough. I guess you are level 21, so... For me, it's like, at 18, it's like, oh my god, this is all gold.
Yeah, Dunk, I gotta disable that. I think it's always nice to play a card game where you're familiar with, I guess, not necessarily the characters, but the units, which is why I think, like, Magic the Gathering has been introducing a lot of really funsy decks. Like, they had, like, a Jurassic Park special that they released, too, with, like, you could have Dr. Ian Malcolm as a Magic the Gathering card.
Oh, huh. Yeah. Sometimes you can immerse yourself a bit more quickly when... can immerse yourself a bit more quickly when there's like characters in there you're familiar with.
I don't have a target.
Oh.
Inventory is full.
Yeah, I'm always nervous about using Arcane Explosion because I know it draws a lot of aggro. But with those little dudes, it's like, oh, I just want to.
Rolex is an absolute veteran.
I know, it's great.
It's so good. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, he's not only great at the game, but he's a great teacher too.
Is he in focus mode?
My mana has waned.
It's like thinking of all my toxic WoW experiences. Wow, the healer's so bad. I can't believe they just didn't keep healing the whole time while we didn't stop.
Ultra says this with a hair flip. With the lip ring in. God, just get on my level. No, it's amazing how we change over time though, right?
No, 100%. I think, okay, as an angsty person, in my visually emo phase, okay, because it's not a phase, it's a lifestyle. Okay, I dropped a coaster on my keyboard, and now I'm walking. I don't remember how to not walk. Like RP walking here.
I'm trying to remember what it
I
is.
don't know what I dropped the coaster on, but it toggled it.
Pushing all these different buttons.
It's okay, I'll just walk epically.
Oh, you know, I think it's the dash button, top right of numpad.
Oh.
Hyphen. Did that work?
Oh, yeah, we're good, thank you.
Just runs off the cliff.
But as a very, like, fairly conservative person, but also going through an angsty phase, there's only so many places that you can get, like, piercings before you're like, oh no, that's too much. That's too much.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm imagining that lip ring you had was just like, you just kind of like pop it in there though, you know? Like, it wasn't a real piercing. It was just like a edgy, like, you know, something you get from a Hot Topic. Like a pretend piercing, you know? You just kind of loop it through your bottom lip.
Yeah. Like a clip-on tie.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Uh-oh.
Happy daylight savings time. Heck yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, daylight savings time. It's just, I always happen to be streaming on this day, and it's the worst thing ever.
But chat gets an extra hour of streaming, right?
Uh-huh. As someone with, poor to non-existent self-control, I just go, oh, it's like only this time, it's fine.
It's only 6 in the morning.
It is
It's
fine,
in front of the
yeah.
Deadmines run. It's totally fine.
Yeah. Yarg, it's so good, dude. It's so good. Are you done? Do you have the time for it, though? Do you?
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Chad, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out again. I really do appreciate it.
Does your chat like to debate about daylight savings time?
I don't think... I haven't noticed it. Okay, so maybe I'll feel less strongly about this now that I've kind of taken a step back from the farm. But as someone who was working on a farm, who had to be up at, you know, the crack of dawn to work for 10 hours, I do like daylight savings time because it means I'm working in the dark for less hours.
That's fair.
I don't mind it. To be quite honest, during November, I'm like, I get to sleep in an hour. But I hate it during the spring.
I'm the inverse. I like it. I like
Hey,
the
nerd.
daylight savings time in the spring because I like the sun being out later in the evening. I love those vibes. I don't really like it as much during the fall because it feels just darker outside.
We have family in Colorado, so when we go to visit them, especially in December for Christmas time, it's great. 'Cause it's like, wow, you have daylight at like 4 p.m.? Whoa. Gets a little sad in Canada
That's right.
in December.
That's right. Yeah, you're Canadian, so you get like 5 hours of sunlight maybe in the
Yeah.
winter. So not okay.
Thank God we have
It's so
Christmas
not okay,
vibes,
Ultra.
right? At least we have Christmas vibes that keep us going throughout the dark months. Like,
Running on vibes over here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
The summer's supposed to be really neat though. Like there's
oh,
so
the
much
summer is
sunlight.
so good. We get so much sun. Like, you'll have the sun out until like 10 p.m.
I love that. And the
Yeah.
sun rises at like 4? 5?
I would say like 5, yeah, roughly, ish. I mean, I'm not usually awake at that hour to know, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Ultra knows what time it is anyways.
No,
Keep those shades.
don't
the
even know what
shades
day of the
drawn.
week it is.
Do those lights that replicate sunlight do anything? I've heard of those like happy lights, Bailey.
I've heard they're effective for some people.
We used to have them at the dentist office, and I just liked them. I don't know. I'm not sure why they were at the dentist office, but they were there.
Were they for the people or the employees? Unsure.
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Oh, those are some nice pants.
A lot better than mine.
Simpson Gnome has just been going like pantsless this whole time.
My cloth pants right now have strength. So, yeah, it's a big improvement for me. Woohoo!
Hooray!
That's a big win.
It's so wild though, like the parts of Canada, especially way up north, where during the summertime, the sun is just up all day long. And then in the wintertime, you get maybe 1 hour of sunlight. That's it.
Nope. So much nope. My cousin studied up in the Yukon for like 6 months a year when he was doing his PhD, because he got his doctorate in like First Nation studies.
Oh, wow.
So he would go up there and hang out with the people for like 6 months a year, learn about them, and then you know, like bring that knowledge back to you know, colleges here in the United States. But it's like, wow, you're really, really far up there, you know, in like Yellowknife, and it's got to be pretty long winters.
Yeah, there's was it a joke on the internet? We'll give anyone a free Canadian citizenship, but you have to take a plane that takes you out into the middle of the Yukon. And it's the middle of winter, and the plane drops you off on the runway.
Oh god.
So you have to do a 100-meter dash back indoors. If you can survive that, you get to be a Canadian citizen.
Yo,
Do I
look at
need
this.
on this?
I think most of us are probably gonna roll need, because I don't know if any of us have a
And I
ring
don't
yet.
think any
So
of
do whatever you
us-
need to do. I would roll need. Personally, I don't need the agility, but I definitely need the intellect. So I'm gonna roll need.
Agility, intellect, what?
Yeah, it's nice because here in Deadmines, when we're at this level, like a lot of these are like going to be need rolls if it fits like your armor type or it's
Yeah.
like a ring or something. It feels like Christmas down here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I don't think a lot of Americans, ooh. Oh, but this is part of a set. Ah. A lot of Americans realize that, like, the majority of Canada lives along the, US border. Like, 95% of the population.
I'm playing the eagle screaming sound effect in my chat right now. There might be a reason for that.
Still recharging.
It's the weather.
Isn't ready.
Did you know that... Ooh, sorry. Fun fact.
Excellent.
Shim. Yeah. There's a part of the States that was forgotten about when they were drawing the, what is called the 49th parallel.
Oh.
Yeah. They forgot about it.
Whoops.
So the only way to enter this tiny little part of the States by land is through going through Canada first. You can
Huh.
get there by, I guess, a ferry. But they literally forgot about this little... It's not an island, but it's just a... I don't know what the land term is, but... they forgot about it when they drew the border.
That's still recharging.
Whoopsie.
So I felt really bad about them when COVID was happening too, because, you know, all the border closures and this and that, for especially, I think there are a lot of, this is like kind of on the Washington side of the states, so the kids that would, I think there's an actual school bus that takes them up into Canada and then back to this area. Probably had a bad time during COVID.
Oh god, what a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a peninsula. Sorry, I was corrected in chat there. I'm a biologist, not a... I don't even know. Topographist? What would you call someone who expertises in land masses?
A geographer.
Yes.
I can help there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
But yeah,
Point
probably
Roberts.
someone who specializes in topography or GIS or something like that. Or surveyor.
Sim, what did you go for school for again? Because I kind of knew that you were in, I guess, like, city, not necessarily management, but your city was it? City planning?
Yeah, so I went to school for city planning, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got my degree in geography, specifically human geography and planning. Oh boy.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Someone else was telling
nice
me in my
heal there,
chat,
Legs.
though, that you were also kind of doing, like, forestry stuff, too.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, so I went to school for city planning, and I was a forester in between planning jobs for a utility company.
I can't cast that yet.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then I was between jobs, and that's between planning jobs, and that's how I fell into streaming too. I was applying to like junior and assistant planner jobs, and I was teaching a couple friends how to play Hearthstone.
Oh,
And they're
no way!
Yeah, and they're like, you should stream on Twitch. Like, you have some time.
Wow.
And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. You know, I watch a lot of Twitch, I guess. But I had like no idea how you made money or like what you do. So I just went out to Best Buy and got a webcam and a microphone. I started streaming like on a Thursday, and I just kind of do the same thing I do these days. I just talk about whatever is interesting to me and ask chat questions. And, you know, just anything that's on my mind. I just kind of let it out into the world.
For me,
So yeah, go ahead.
Dunk and I were living together at the time, and I turned over and we had our desks, like, we had, like, the ultimate couple setup, desks next to each other, right? And I could see he's watching someone else streaming. I'm like, why are you doing that? I'm literally right beside you. You could just turn your chair 45 degrees and watch me game. Like, why are you doing that? And he kind of explained, like, the appeal to streaming, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I was like, well, why don't I try that out? Because I'm already gaming for, like, I don't even want to say
Check out that noise.
how many hours of the day I'm already gaming. But,
A lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
by the way.
too much. But yeah, that's kind of how it started. It started for laughs and just for fun, and it's like,
We're
oh,
under attack.
this is
Oh,
this
I
is a
love
thing now.
Pound the invaders.
That's still recharging.
That's so great.
Yeah.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast
Yeah, it also didn't occur to me until my friends brought it up. I never thought it'd be like a livelihood thing. I just like watched like a lot of League of Legends on,
Eat shit, Maeve.
like own TV for a while, and then that went away. It's like yeah, I watch a lot of League these days on Twitch, or on Twitch, because that's how I kind of got to Twitch. Was like, oh man, own TV was so cool. Where did it? Why does it have to go away? And then I discovered Twitch. But I didn't know how people on this website made money, or like, it just sounded like something fun to do when I was just between jobs. It just
Well, I was
kinda
gonna
like,
say, like, I don't even think that's something that would even cross your mind at that point, or didn't even cross my mind at that time.
Nope. I knew there was like subscriptions, but I didn't know anything beyond that.
My absolute favorite thing is going back to my mom and telling her, hey, remember how you said video games would never amount to anything in my life? Well, here we are, Mom.
Take that, Mom.
She's actually such a huge supporter of the stream,
Oh,
which
that's
I
great.
was not expecting her to be. I kind of expected more resistance and judgment. She's like, "Well, that's great." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
That's so sweet. I'm glad
Yeah.
she like accepted that. You know, like all of our paths are different, right? You never know what life is gonna bring you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I told my mom on Mother's Day at Mother's Day brunch that I was gonna become a full-time streamer. I don't think that was the best moment. She was kind of shocked, but she's also been just totally supportive of me the whole time.
Cast
And
that yet.
I told her, you know, I could become a planner at any time in the future, but like this
Exactly.
seems like something really special. Like I think I'll always regret if I don't pursue this. There will always be something that I will have regretted not trying out full-time streaming.
Absolutely.
She's like, okay, I trust you.
Oh, that's so sweet. You must have been so... So I didn't know about your forestry background, but prior to you getting the work that you did with Smokey the Bear opportunity, that must have been so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a really good fit. I don't even think Twitch knew that I had a utility forestry background, so maybe they knew about the geography stuff. But
Yeah.
it was like, oh yeah, I used to be a utility forester. I used to trim trees for a living. This is gonna be great. I even took fire ecology classes when I was in college. You know, I was a intern supervisor for like a nature reserve. So we would do like control burns and stuff. It's like, oh yes, absolutely, Smokey, absolutely, yeah.
Spell isn't ready yet.
It's such a treat when you get those opportunities where the stars align and it's like, oh, I am actually very well versed with this.
Yeah, like a great fit. Feels really good. I think anything sponsorship related where it's just like a great fit for you and your community is a huge gift.
That was kind of, I was just going to say what it was like when I got the offer from the dairy farmers of Canada. I was like, wait.
God, that was so cool.
Wait.
Still recharging.
That was so cool. I was so stoked for you.
It was so cool.
Like, this is an ideal situation
Like
for
the
Ultra.
most topical thing too, right?
And you'll like remember that for the rest of your life. Like that's gonna be like a huge moment just going on in the future. Like that's just so cool. I'm so happy you got that opportunity.
Me too. And I'm so happy you had the Smokey the Bear opportunity too. After like learning after the fact, I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that about Sim, and that actually makes me. I was already excited for you, but like 10 times more excited knowing that you also had a background in that field.
Thanks. Yeah, it went really well. It was kind of weird timing because my son was getting surgery at the exact same time that stream was going on.
That's
But
tough.
I have a lot of faith in medicine and doctors, and it was a very routine kind of thing. You know, surgeries they basically do like multiple times a week, and it's like it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. But
It's
the
so
stream had
hard,
been booked. Yeah, the stream had been booked like months in advance, and they gave us like a 1 week heads up. Like, all right, this is the time. This is when it's happening. It's like, oh, that's awkward. Okay, we're just. It's just another part of the adventure of life, you know. But yeah, the surgery was a success, and he woke up like an hour later, and it was all totally fine, as expected.
Kids have a really good ability to bounce back real fast, fortunately.
Yeah.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, Virtual. How are you? It's so good to see you. And yeah, full circle. We're streaming World of Warcraft right now. Maeve, how are you doing, by the way?
Also, thank you all for watching our streams here at twitch.tv Ultrasaurus and on my channel too. Be sure to give Ultra a follow, and thanks for watching Hardcore WoW. This is Deadmines.
That's still recharging.
I definitely have a lot of admiration for the fact that I think I can maybe do things like this once in a blue moon, but the fact that you're able to stream games like this on a regular basis. I've got a lot of envy for it.
You could do it. You give yourself credit. You could do it. You're a maniac too. You absolutely could, if you wanted to. You know?
Yeah.
It's oddly pretty relaxing, hardcore WoW until bad things happen.
It's really great. Stealth guys first. Okay. Oh, Flanagan, you know it. If we can get a shout out for Virtual Farmer, I would appreciate it, guys. Virtual
I think chat
Farmer,
likes the drama.
fantastic streamer.
I like the adventure. There's nostalgia and history. A lot of people have played WoW, and you know, it's kind of fun when things get tense. You know, it makes for a pretty good viewing experience.
Oh, absolutely. Is that an actual chest? What is that? A debate chest?
I think so.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
So I say this is like the last mandatory mini boss before Edwin.
Okay.
That spell
Oh.
isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
I don't think I actually ever officially thanked you for this, Sam, but thank you for your advice.
Tougher than I thought.
Hold on, this is
I'll
loud
have to
dialogue.
improvise.
Sure thing. I'll have to improvise.
Why am I still attacking him? But thank you so much for your advice with TwitchCon, by the way.
Now you're
Oh
making
yeah,
me
no problem.
angry.
I'm glad it was a good experience.
It was really good, and especially your advice about like kind of the collab to meet up. I super pushed myself outside of my comfort zone to reach out to people, and I was just super nervous, but I'm really glad I did that. I'm really
Yeah, I'm
glad that
glad
you
you did
suggested
too.
it.
That's so great. Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Oh,
It can be a little scary, but everyone's there for kind of the same reasons. You know, everyone's coming out of their streamer hole for the first time and like God knows how long, and just want to hang out and meet other people that are like you. You know, so I'm glad that you decided to go and push yourself for that.
yeah, me too.
I think also good things happen at TwitchCon when you start like reaching out to people and start saying yes to things, and you know, suddenly you're at a party you wouldn't have expected, or you're meeting someone that you know
You don't even know,
adore
Sam.
so much, or
Like,
it's just great.
my entire just life was incredibly changed by TwitchCon, big time.
Good. That's so great.
It's really great.
Yeah, the people you meet, the connections you make, the putting a face to the name, it's just it's pretty surreal.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty surreal. I know it's a long flight too, so and a bit of a commitment.
It's not. I mean, compared to Wisconsin, it wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah? I guess Wisconsin's a little bit more disconnected to like get to and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe some extra flights, even though it's like closer.
Yeah. Good morning, Ezreal. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome. And oh my goodness, Virtual. It'd be so good to see you at TwitchCon, dude. So good to see you. If you guys are not familiar with Virtual Farmer, definitely go and check them out. They're going to be doing a lot of Farm Sim content. I'm pretty sure they're going to get early access to Farm Sim 25. They're great. They're fantastic. I don't have gambling things here. What? Yeah, VF is here.
I need a target. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Telling yourself allowed to stay.
I'm like trying to run up the ramp. God. You literally said to stay. I had one job.
Azrael, you shut your mouth.
I can't cast that yet.
Sim, have your kids gotten into gaming at all? Or I guess, sorry, oldest son, because the youngest one might be too young for gaming.
You know, they like to... My youngest, who's 2, and my oldest is 5. So my youngest likes to, like, watch a little WoW and, like, you know, watch the character wave and cheer and stuff. Jordan likes Mario Kart. He likes his iPad games. Jordan, once again, my 5-year-old, he really likes board games. So we're kind of in our board game era right now. But video games sometimes, especially, like, you know, like Mario Kart, when friends are over, and iPad games, yeah. I would say we're kind of not in a rush, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. It's just, it's so different, too, now, like, compared to when we were kids and gaming. It's the online aspect of everything, too.
Yeah, you know, Jordan loves to play with his friends. He loves to go to school. He loves hanging out with us, and he likes board games. And he's still, you know, he likes to play outside and go in sandboxes. And I don't know if I'm really in a rush exactly to get him on the PC. You know what I mean?
No, I totally understand. Absolutely. Oh, this fight is so different from retail. Sorry, I'm just like, what?
It's like analog, basically.
Oh.
Well, you're seeing the origins. You know, this is all the way it used to be.
I'm loving this. This is cool.
That's still recharging.
Cookie drops a nice stirring rod. It's a wand. Hopefully, it will drop. There it is.
I'm gonna need that out of principle. Okay, that's actually... Hold on, listen. It's actually 13.1 damage per second better than what I have.
Are you gonna wand?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wanna...
It's toxic. Yeah, VF. It took a really long time. Guys, seriously, go and check out VF. They did a lot of farm sim. They're great people. I met them at Wisconsin for the influencer event. Hold on. I'm being given a very good point in chat right now that I can't even learn the want skill anyways. So that would have been like flat out toxic anyway, regardless.
Rolls neat anyways.
Azrael, I swear to God. I swear to God.
The biggest challenge at this point is just not falling off the boat. It actually happens all the time.
Are there mobs in the water though? Like
I think the big aspect is the way everything pulls.
Oh.
Because you can imagine we're kind of in a like really tall cave. So bad things happen in caves, especially with verticality. Usually people don't fall off the boat, but sometimes you auto-run or aren't paying attention and go right off. Sometimes people die of fall damage, sometimes it's going to just be really hard to get to them. But yeah. Especially with us kind of staying at the edge of the boat, trying not to pull mobs from up top.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. If you're like auto-running hardcore vanilla dungeons, maybe you kind of deserve that a little bit.
Yeah.
Kyle, not necessarily. There are some good people out there.
Yeah, something to note here is that since we're like slightly underleveled for this dungeon, maybe not like badly, but just like by a level maybe, we're just trying to go at a really slow pace and safe pace, so we don't accidentally pull mobs from above.
We're playing hardcore. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Definitely taking the most risk-averse measures right now to make sure it's good.
Yeah.
Dungeon.
There's no male wearers in the group. It's just
Warriors are raging. I will not walk forward. I will not walk forward.
Oh, Carl, it's been a long time for sure.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, Azrael, you're good friends with... I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you're good friends with the Virtual Farmer, but I didn't know that. Useless hunter over here. Don't mind me. It's okay if you guys kick me from the group. Doesn't have flair.
Do you tend to get all of your skills when you level up, or do you pass on some?
I get most of them, not all of them. Like, there's some pretty useless hunter ones that are like, become your beast and walk around. I'm like, I don't need to spend money on that.
Yeah. Money's valuable at
Yeah.
hardcore. I get it. There's a few I've already passed on to. It's just not going to work out.
No.
I think I am actually... It's technically an improvement for me, but when I complete this quest, I'll get a better staff. So this would be good for aim legs.
Nice.
I don't know if they have this quest at the moment, so I'm going to pass. So does your community know the lore of our group name, or our guild name?
They actually don't, Sim. If you'd like to tell them, again, I would be more than happy for you to tell the story.
Okay, so I'm like an Alliance player these days. I used to play a lot of Horde when I was a kid, but I play Alliance these days for hardcore. And I decided though, after like a death, we had died like 15 times, like let's go play Horde. Let's go see how it's going, you know. And I go over the Horde side. I'm in like the starting zone with the orcs and the trolls, and I'm like bright-eyed and happy and like, wow, look at them, this is so cool, so neat.
So cool.
So cool, dude. They're so edgy and contrarian and really important opinions over there, I'm sure. So, you know, over on the Alliance side, we tend to say grats and like, you know, build each other up when we level up. It's a lot of that chatter and cheering and, you know, it's kind of ooh-woo over here. So I'm in the starting zone, and this person next to me goes to level 2. I'm like a little level 1, like, troll shaman. So I say to them in my Alliance way, you know, grats, because they hit a new level. and they say out loud, this is, mind you, this is my first ever, like, time socializing with Horde on hardcore. I've never talked with other Horde players on hardcore before. So my first thing I said was grats. The first thing they said to me was, they say, lol, shut up. That was my first interaction.
That's so mean.
It was such a jarring experience.
Recharging.
Like, oh, they're so cool. I love them. Congrats, like you got a new level. They probably thought I was being sarcastic. Yeah, they probably thought I was being sarcastic, but it was such a wonderful Horde moment.
Still
Like,
recharging. That spell.
the first thing they say to me is just, lol, shut up.
I don't know. It's very on brand for a Horde player.
It was, yes, I felt like I was like hazed into the Horde in that moment. I see things operate a little differently over here on the Alliance side. We
Ryan,
might give
it's
like a
good to see
winky
you.
ooh face or something, like an anime emoji. So yeah, now it's just our guild name is lol shut up. And then when people
It's kinda
level up,
great.
we say lol shut up. But it's like in a loving way, you know.
Uh-oh. I did the thing.
Okay. Remain calm. Remain calm.
I'm not moving. I'm scared.
Prolix will give further instructions. Prolix, we have a one that dropped into the water. Just stay still.
I'm not moving.
All's well. All's well.
I'm so glad the
drown.
pet dropped down with me.
Oh, that would have been so awkward. Okay. No worries.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry about a thing. You're good.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Don't worry about it. You didn't die. You didn't pull the entire boat. All's well. It's easy to do because like we're all kind of staying on the edge of the boat and stuff.
Yeah.
And trying. So yeah, don't even worry about it.
Sada, you can end up
Run
pulling a bunch of
Susan.
stuff.
I wish I was as cool as the Horde players. That was exactly it.
How many years ago was this?
Oh, the lol shut up moment?
Yeah.
Like a year and a half ago?
It was okay.
Yeah. Some things never change, Ultra. It's not a phase.
Oh.
They're still cool and edgy.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
So your tiger just kind of teleported down there?
It did, which was really nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, we love to see that.
That's great.
I still have not proven a single stereotype this whole dungeon yet.
Not yet. There's still time.
I hate that this chest here is like a fake chest.
It's just smiling at you. Okay, Ultra, so since you're playing Night Elf, you have to tell us what your favorite anime is.
Ooh.
Because
How-
all Night Elves are anime enjoyers, right?
Hold on, listen. How familiar are you with animes?
So, in terms of like movies, I've watched it like Akira and like Interstellar 5555 is like one of my favorite musicals, and I do enjoy like watching anime every now and then, but I don't really get around to a lot. So I've watched like Dragon Ball Z and I don't know, Cowboy Bebop. So yeah, I'm kind of basic, I'd say.
So the car that I bought was half inspired by an anime. Maximum weeb. My favorite anime would be Initial D.
Initial D?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. So you're like a pretty big
Oh.
weeb, I think.
It's basically a downhill Japanese car drifting anime.
Oh.
And the main character drives a Panda Trueno, which is a kind of like a Toyota. And the engine that it has is a 4AGE, which is the exact same engine that my first gen MR2 has.
Oh, that's right. You like cars. You like imports, right?
Yeah, Japanese.
Oh, we're
JDM
gonna get
cars,
along
baby.
So great.
Let's go.
I knew you like cars. I didn't know you like JDM specifically. I also, oh man, I love Japanese cars.
Dude, the older RX-7s are so sick. I also grew up with a first-gen MR2, so that was the other part of the equation. Part nostalgia, part this is kind of cool because of the anime.
That was a weeb arc I wasn't expecting. I love it.
Yeah.
You were able to like weave the weebness into your love of cars, and that makes me so happy.
RX-7.
Yeah, I had a 1988 Honda CRX, and I adored it. Absolutely. It was like 1,700 pounds. It didn't have power anything. Like, no power locks, no power windows, didn't have cup holders, didn't have power steering, but it was just pure machine. And it was so light. It didn't, you know, it just felt so fast.
You
It
love
was
to
like a
see
very
it.
big go-kart. It was like, it felt like an extension of my body, like 91 horsepower and just perfection. Pure, beautiful JDM machine.
So the chassis code for the first gen MR2 is AW11. And I think it was for my birthday, Dunk got me a t-shirt that has a photo of like an MR2 in it, and it says AW, yeah, aw yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the old LAN center I used to go to when I was 15, that was like kind of one of our hobbies besides gaming, was like a lot of us had different cars, like a lot of, you know, early 90s Hondas, early 80s Hondas.
Nice.
One person had like a black 1988 BMW 325 or 328 IS. It was like inline 6. It was so much fun. There are hobbies aside from gaming.
I don't understand.
I don't understand anything that's going on right here in this voice chat.
VF, that's so cool, dude. That's so cool.
I had a 1990 Honda Accord as my first car, and I like lowered it and put on a new exhaust and new CD player and had a lot of fun with it.
Put on a new exhaust. You didn't just remove the muffler and the cat?
It was a whole catback exhaust system. Yeah. Put on a new like engine, like air intake and strap bar and stuff.
Love that.
Change out the headlights, just little things. Yeah, you could swap an Integra engine into the CRX. It barely fit.
Oh.
I'm gonna poly moon. We just don't target that.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
We're good.
Is this a boss?
This is the last minor boss before
Oh,
Edwin.
gotcha.
Captain Greenskin is also a Hearthstone card.
Oh, neat.
Oh, I thought this staff was a quest reward. That was kind of the staff I was thinking of too. Thanks, Paigey. Thanks for the sub.
Hey, listen.
Nerdy old geek, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Aim Legs is getting all the good loot. GG, Aim.
I know. Oh, right on, Sweet Freaks. That's awesome. You watch The Fast and the Furious too much? I love that for you. Does anyone have a stun? I feel like the TV show Even Stevens was just like a fever dream, and there was like a character called Beans in it.
It's a pretty great name.
Yeah. We're missing priest buff.
Can we get Powered Fortitude on, thanks.
Oh, that's really cool, Ezreal.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
It's a cool fight.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need a target. That's still
It's nice to see something with a little bit more cinematics and dialogue than the other ones.
Outlaws, all of you.
Yes. Yeah, this is like a big deal back in the day. Like, really changed things up, you know? The voice lines, the different music.
Fools! Our cause is righteous.
I'm out of ammo. I'm out
Oh
of ammo.
no.
That spell isn't
What's up?
ready yet.
Don't mind me just meleeing.
Shall
That's
prevail.
still recharging. That spell isn't
Oh, do you run out of arrows?
No, I didn't.
Ooh, Corsair's overshirt.
Ran out of arrows midway through the last boss. Oh, I forgot to use my hunter's mark. No, Wormy, you're so sure.
Oops.
Like,
Well, you
oops.
know, right on time.
I had a full quiver when we started, by the way. Oh. Do we have to fight our way back out?
No, the dungeon's done. We're good.
Neat.
Do you have your Hearthstone up?
I do.
Nice.
In-
We'll hearth out of here in a minute.
Oh, in a yucky place. Okay, let's not talk about that. I don't mind hearthing if it's an inconvenience to everybody else. It's fine.
No, I think we'll all be hearthing together. Most likely. We'll see.
Alright, to Aberdeen I go.
Oh no!
No, it's okay. No, it's just a ship ride and a flight. It's not a big
We
deal.
can walk. I mean, you want to cancel that real quick?
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no. Oh my god.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not a big deal.
Okay. The back, yeah, the back exit is not very far. We usually
I
hearth, but
wouldn't
it's
mind, but I'm also okay with hearthing. So it's up to you guys, really.
How about, you know, I have not actually exited through the back way in quite a long time, so this would be good for me too anyways. We usually
Okay.
hearth, so this is not a big deal at all. You'll be able to turn and stuff. Yeah. All good. Just go ahead and dismiss your pet.
What the?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, is that it? No more mobs?
That's the dungeon. We're all
Oh, that's
good.
kind of nice.
Yep, the Edwin Van Cleef is the last fight. Good job, Ultra. You did it.
Thanks for inviting me, dude. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this.
I had fun too. I'm really glad you could join us.
Are you gonna be going for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'll be streaming for a little while longer, I think so. Turn in some
Okay.
stuff and keep going.
I'm gonna stay here until we exit this just to make sure I'm not hooping myself here.
Yep, sounds good.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna head out here. But thank you so much for having me, Sim. I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my pleasure. You did awesome, and I'm glad you could join us.
Thank you.
Bye,
Okay,
Ultra.
have a good one. Bye. Guys, thank you so much for the stream. I'm gonna wrap things up here. I'm gonna still be playing a little bit, but we're not gonna be doing dungeons. I'm just gonna be doing quests and stuff, and I don't think you guys want to see that. Make more. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness, all of the follows. You guys are so sweet. What? Pagey Cakes, Carney, Papa Joe, Pig Bottom. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna be doing a lot of streaming this week.
listen.
Oh, stop. Dade and Kalaz, thank you guys for the follows too.
Hey,
Y'all are
listen.
amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what we're gonna stream tomorrow, but a lot of the kind of next week we're gonna be doing a lot of Enshrouded.
Hey, listen.
And Farm Sim coming up. If you guys actually really like the WoW streams, please let me know. I do like playing this game. I play it a lot off stream. But if this is something that you guys are interested in me playing maybe on a semi-regular basis, please let me know. I would be happy to play more of it. I just don't want to overload you guys because this is so outside of what I normally play that I'm always like very insecure when I stream games like this because I feel like everybody's gonna hate me for it. Oh, Azrael, thank you so much for hanging out. No, dude, I appreciate it too. Coastal, you have a good night too. Thank you so much. Guys, we're gonna raid into Sim. Sim is still playing hardcore World of Warcraft. You guys are gonna love Sim if you guys are not already following him. Chill, cozy vibes, very knowledgeable. I can't type. Oh my goodness. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god. That should be the right person. There we go.
Listen.
Tamzoon, thank you so much for the follow too. Guys, that is our raid call if you guys are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, you guys can just type in Ultra Raid. Simcopter, I typed in Simcopter 12, dude. Here's my Discord if you guys want to check out what days and times I stream, as well as we have memes. We talk about birds and planes and cars and trains and all sorts of fun things, sim games. We even have an MMO channel too. Additionally, guys, here's my YouTube channels. I've got a highlights channel and a bots channel, as well as here are my socials if you want to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, what have you. Y'all are so amazing. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I would love to stay longer, but I am feeling really, really tired. Smod, thank you for the follow too. I hope to see you guys soon. If you guys, again, please let me know if you want to see more of these streams. I will stream more. I will stream this more often. I don't know if this is what you guys want. Somewhere Sim 2 got excited. Stakaro, thank you for hanging out with us, friend. We'll catch you guys next time. We'll be live again tomorrow. Seriously, y'all are amazing. Thank you all so, so much. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Be kind. And see you tomorrow. Bye.